Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm going to show you some brand new money making methods you can do to make yourself a ton of coins in the brand new Mare Technoblade thing, and lots of other money making methods that work all the time and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. If you could subscribe to the channel, that would really help me out, and I'm pushing towards 300 subscribers, which is really cool. Thank you guys so much for that. But without further ado, let's get straight into it now. Technoblade, he has a few perks. He has Blood God's Blessing, which gives him 50% more skill XP, which is pretty good. The Blood God's Shrine, which is cool. I'll go into that later. Unlimited Speed isn't that useful. It could be useful if you're going for high speed. Potato Crown's Radiance, farm minions to double the output. That could be interesting, but farm minions aren't always the best, so definitely not always that great. There are no tax in the auction house and bazaar. Now that is one I'm also interested in. So we'll start with the monument thing. So there seems to be 2 relics in so far, and yeah, it's. I think you have to get 7. Yeah, you need 7 to actually get it, and there's super rare drops from these. So you buy the shiny orbs. Now the way you make money from these is by obviously going to the pigs that spawn around here. I don't know if I can find any right now, but you have to find a pig, click on the thing, and then you get stuff. Now, what I've been collecting, like most of this morning, I did about 10, 20 of these orbs, and I managed to get myself quite a lot of stuff. So you get farming for dummies. Now, I'm not sure how much this goes for, but it could be quite useful if you do manage to get a few of them. You can apply up to 5, which could be quite useful to make you some money, use on your hoe or something like that. I can't access my hoe because it's in my backpack, so I can't really use them on anything. I'm trying to find. I don't think I can find any pigs in this lobby. Let's just try a new lobby because there seems to be a lot of people here. But yeah, basically, even I don't know if I can get any even in this, but so yeah, you find farming for dummies, and you find a lot of potatoes, and you can also find pork. Now, if you do get enchanted pork, you're very, very lucky because that will be able to sell for a ton. Because in the techno shop currently, a lot of stuff needs pork. Now, you can also sell all of this potato stuff. So you can. I also got some grand XP, but I don't know if that was from the pigs or not. But you get enchanted potato 42,000 and hot potato bit for 36,000, which is very cool. You managed to get a good amount of coins there just from doing like 10 or 20 of these orbs, and you can slowly manage to find yourself a thing. You just have to click on the pig and then guide it back to the orb. That's all you have to do. I simply can't find any, but yeah. Another thing Techno does is basically, obviously, with the 50% skill XP, people are going to be grinding skills. Now, I would suggest you grind farming or alchemy. You can grind alchemy using this or one of those things, which is an auto brewer. I haven't really used that at all yet. Still working on it, but yeah, you basically just want to go for netherwort or cane maybe. Go for some farming cane, and you'll make a lot of money in the process of doing that. Definitely don't copy my farm design; it's not very good. I don't do much farming, but I would highly suggest while the skill XP is going, you'll make more coins by leveling up your thing. Obviously, you probably won't get too much actual coins from leveling up your skills, but you'll make more coins later in the future. So you get 7k coin. Yeah, it's not much. But you'll make coins in the process, and you'll make coins later after you've leveled up skills, which is very useful. I'd suggest definitely spend this time leveling up your skills as much as possible. You could do enchanting actually. That will get you a lot of XP because you do the you use the table thingy. I don't know where mine is. As here. And yeah, you use that to get yourself a ton of enchanting XP. Now, what you can do with the sugarcane you harvest is because people were grinding alchemy, they'll use enchanted sugarcane in their speed 6 pots to grind alchemy quickly, and that should hopefully it would have caused this to go up in price a bit. I'm not exactly sure, I haven't looked yet. Yeah, look, it's gone up in price a ton. So you can see by that it's literally gone up a ton because people are grinding skills, and you need it much more. So it's always very useful. Yeah. So you just made you could have made like 15k just extra on each sugarcane by doing that. And yeah, that's very awesome. Thanks to Technoblade. And yeah, that's really cool. Now, another thing I wanted to show you was you can, since there are no taxes on the things on Bazaar and stuff, you can probably get away with some flips. Now, currently these look quite expensive, so what you want to look up is if you can buy 40, you can buy 40 for 210,000, and then if we look in the auction house, which is kind of destroyed at the moment, if you look in the auction house and search for young dragon, if you find some young dragon boots, then you'll see how much they go for. They go for 200k, so they've dropped quite a lot in price. So this isn't currently viable. But sometimes you'll see the stuff going for higher than the you can buy the frags. I think these two will go quite quickly. It's normally around 220, 230. So yeah, definitely look out for those sort of flips. You can do it with any of the dragon armors. Try that. There's a lot of other flipping you could do. I can't think of many off the top of my head, but yeah, you can. I think you can craft like, as someone said, you can craft baits quite easily and sell them again. That might be a good way to do it. Yeah, just try and do as much as you can with auction flipping and bazaar flipping is basically what I would suggest right now, because there's no taxes on anything. So if you're wanting to sell an item, maybe always do it right now is definitely the best thing to do. Now, another thing I wanted to say was the events are back on, which is always good. You can do Jacob's farming events. You can do a lot of stuff like that. Wait, is there actually an election this time, or is it still Technoblade? I don't know how long this is going to last for. So there's no election this year, so it looks like it's going to be until next year, which I don't know when that's going to be. So yeah, Technoblade should be around for a while, so you can make a lot of money during this. But we do have events back, which is very awesome. So in 4 days, I actually missed a season of Jerry yesterday, but these things can make you a lot of money. Now, I don't think spooky events are as profitable as they used to be, because candy is in much more like high supply, I think. So candy, yeah, spooky. Purple candy is still worth selling, I'd say, but not many. The green candy isn't as expensive as it used to be, so you probably get a decent amount of coins from a spooky event, but even more from a Jerry event. If you actually participate, you can make. I think I made around 1,000,000 coins last time I did a Jerry event. Well, I did the full thing and getting a decent amount of damage. If you get number one, which is quite difficult to do, I suggest getting the power ups and stuff and doing that. That is how you're going to make more than 1,000,000 coins. Even you can make a lot from the reds you get from being first place, which is very awesome. And you will make yourself a good amount of money. That they're currently selling, they're selling quite high. I think because there hasn't been any supply recently. Actually, there was one yesterday, so I can't really say anything about that. I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before. But yeah, that's always a great way to make a few extra bucks in the start of the game. That is a shiny pig, right? I can show you how you're supposed to do it. Now I have to bring up this pig all the way back over there, and they will just run away from you like this, and you can just bop it back in. Now you won't always make your coins back. Obviously, each orb is 1,000 coins, so we made 7.7k, which is really awesome. You just made 6,700 coins, which is very useful in the early game. I've used these sort of techniques to make myself a lot of coins, so now I had to upgrade my bank account so I can hold more than 50 mil, which is insane. Now most of that money comes from minions. Obviously, I've got a very good minion setup, I think. I haven't sorted out all of these yet, but I've got a lot of snow minions and some clay minions down. I've been doing a video about minion setup, so I should probably move these around and fix them. I haven't collected them in a while. But yeah, these things will make you a ton of money by just simply selling it and making some money. I'm going to sell all these potatoes and stuff, I think, unless I might need them for something. Actually, I'll keep them for now. I might need to put something on here. Yeah, these are pretty good methods. Obviously, most of them are fairly early game, mid game sort of things. People criticize me for saying mid game, but I think I'm quite mid game. I don't know. Some people say that you have to be like Necron to be mid game, but I'm not quite there with dungeons. Is the thing. But dungeons is definitely the way you want to go about making some money in the late game. I don't really know too much about it, but I'd suggest flipping items. Now, I'm not anywhere near catacombs high enough to do some of these. I can do, I believe, floor 5 almost. I'm quite close to catacombs 14, but I don't really play it too much. So yeah, I'd try flipping. I think floor 5 is pretty decent because you have Shadow Assassin. If you get a chest plate, that's 20 mil easy. You definitely won't be charged 20 mil for it, so I suggest going for that. It's very low chance, obviously. Try and flip books like Ultimate Wise. I believe it went up a lot recently. If I can access the auction house, I will check. I don't know if I have one left. I might have put it on something, but yeah, I think it went up from about 100k to like 200k. My friend said, but I'm not exactly sure if that's true. Ultimate Wise. There you go. I think it'll be in like books somewhere here, won't it? Yeah, Ultimate Wise. So it's going for 130k. So it's gone up. It's gone up by about 20k. So you should be able to flip it quite easily. That's a good book to use. You can use like combo stuff like that. Maybe those books will work. One other thing I wanted to say was pet flipping. Now, I wouldn't suggest going near Cat. She's a bit of a scam, I'd say. As long as until you get like above rare, I wouldn't suggest going any higher. But you want to what I say the good flip is buying pets at level 1 from the auction house, particularly epics, are very good. Because they don't need as much XP to level up. Level them up to say level 50 really quickly. You could do that with combat pets using the bestiary. I really like that update. I haven't done too much with it recently, but you do get 1,000,000 combat XP if I kill 2 more things. Like if I do 2 more milestones. So yeah, you could use that 1,000,000 combat XP, put it into a combat pet, and you'll make a good amount of money. Because people don't really realise that once you get to level 90, you're halfway to level 100. So if you get to level 90-ish, you'll get about as many coins as level 100. So people are kind of dumb, and they'll pay a lot more for high level pets, which you can exploit and get yourself some money, which is a very good tactic. Now I'm not exactly sure how long this is going to last, but these mare things are quite OP. I like very good for the skyblock and stuff. Given that we had double tax for like ages, so we have no taxes now, which is very cool, and stuff like that. And nothing's really cancelled anymore, other than backpacks still. That's because of duping, though. That's a different reason. But yeah, money making methods are really good at the moment, so I will try and make some more. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Please make sure to subscribe; it does really help me out. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.